Untold story of retro video game pickup.
The Xbox One sealed, which was kind of interesting, but still too expensive. Then I continued on.
The lies he tells next.
But let's go ahead and roll through here and see if I can find any good deals, or at least stuff that we can pick up that we can check out. First off, a Wii for 85 bucks. I have a pro membership now based off the last video. I went ahead and bought it and actually saved some money. But an $85 Wii seems to be a little expensive to me. So let's go ahead and see if that's true or not. We've got the Nintendo Wii System, maybe? Oh, I spelled Nintendo wrong. System. And we're going to look for the blue one when it comes up, because that's the one that it's showing. Okay. I might pick that up. $5 more is one that I'm willing to oh, it's not even available. Why? All right, let's continue on. Some fancy ones too. Let's get a white one. I'm thinking if the white one is in stock, we'll see how clean or how dirty these things are. I'm hoping it is in stock, but if not, I can change that up. But I think that's enough. I'm going to add all these to my cart and see what I can buy and what they don't have and do have, and I'll go ahead and buy them, and then in a few days when they come in, we'll open it up and see if this was even worth it or not.
Several days later.
Okay, so all of the packages are finally here. It's been 3 days. One package took 3 days and the other packages only took 2. So let's go ahead and open these up and see what the condition of these controllers is and see if they're worth it or not. I'm going with the one that is on top right here. Just gonna open it up and then see kind of what's inside of it, how they packed it, and all that good stuff. Because honestly, I don't know what to expect. When you open it up, this is the first thing you see, which means it's nice and protected. At least that is definitely good. And then that's some personal information I'm just gonna throw away. And then it looks like we've got an NES controller here, as well as a Nintendo 64 controller, and I'm just gonna toss that box out of the way. First off, let's go ahead and look at this NES controller and see actually how much this cost, and that doesn't say, so that's kind of pointless. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone though.
One eternity later.
Okay, I've got it pulled up here. It looks like the NES controller was only $9.09 since I'm a pro member, which is actually fairly decent, I would say. It does smell a little like smoke, and you can see kind of they wiped it down but didn't like clean everything, because you can see like in the crack here is some dirt. But overall, for $10, this is definitely worth it as long as it works. I'm not gonna complain on that one. But this was $17, and when I pulled this out of the box, it's still in the packaging. I could see that the stick on this thing is super duper loose. But let's go ahead and look at everything else. For $17, I mean, it does look very clean. It also smells like smoke, so maybe this came from the same place, but this stick, it needs to be replaced. And there's some like gunk in it too. Maybe that's just from being used, but it does look like they've wiped it down, and it does have a slight smoke smell. But other than that, I think as long as it works, I'm happy with this. Hold on. I think I'm going to open this box next. It feels lighter, so we're just going to get right into it here and hope that something good is here and nothing bad happened here. And again, you can see when I open it up, there's a ton of padding, which is great. I love to see that to keep the controller protected. Okay, so I'm regretting saying I love to see that, because this is all the padding that I took out. And then this is the controller. So the controller was just thrown in there with nothing to protect it on one side. And that's not good. Kind of disappointed with this one. They could have at least tried a little bit harder. This was also only $17, which I feel like is not too bad of a price there. Not bad starting off. Let's see. Everything looks good. It has the original, the battery port. And so far, there's definitely a bunch of nastiness in that crack, though. They did not clean these out very well. Again, this looks like they probably just wiped it down and called it good. They didn't pop it apart and like get all the nasty like dead skin cells and all that out. But honestly, it's decent. I'm not gonna say anything. Then I continued on